Good morning, everybody. This is Rick Smith. Got a quick unboxing from Kyle at World of Rockhounds. This is a agate turtle that I got from him. Beautiful critter. And this is a gift from Rockabee, sweet lady that she is. Get a little bit of light on it here. And behind will be the best way to show this. It's just beautiful, as you can tell. I don't know what kind of agate this is. I'm assuming it's a type of Moss Agate, but it's very, very pretty. I've also got a beautiful sphere. I believe this was also agate. I believe this lights up as well. Yes, it does. Sorry for the strobe effect here. That is just gorgeous. I'm going to turn the light on for this one overhead. I think it does a little bit more justice. Sorry for the glare. Well, maybe it doesn't do it more justice. I'll bring it over here. Beautiful colors in there. It almost looks like Kyanite. It's got the beautiful orange and reddish orange in there. I also got a fishy, as so many people like to call it, from him. He stabilized it before he sent it. But there you can see the little bones. I believe he described this as an exploded fossil. But I'm thrilled with it. I'm a former fish biologist. Well, somewhat of a fish biologist, but I don't know that he said what species this was. But maybe I can ask him for clarification. I'll put it over there with my other critter, so to speak. And here's a piece of Chrysocolla. Well, that's just spectacular with the Druzy on there. I'm so happy with that. Let me see what that looks like with the light off before I hit it with some more light. Oh yes. I hate to say it, but getting better results without using the overhead light of my light box here. And I don't think this is going to light up. We'll see. Oops. Nope. Well, maybe a little bit on the end there. But it's just spectacular stuff. Moving right along. I did take the tape off. I did learn a few lessons here. This is what I won in the giveaway. I was fortunate enough to win this beautiful piece of opal. Oops. All right, come on. This is what I really want to show y'all. Try to zoom in a little bit here. Yep, all I do is shake the camera a whole lot. Come on. It's trying its best to resolve, but check that out. Thank you so much, Kyle. Is that not gorgeous? Trying to get it, there we go. Thank you so much. There's the color bars in there. Let me put a little bit more light on there. Pardon me, folks. I am so sorry. That's just, thank you, Kyle. All right. There's the side I was looking for. Look at that. And I believe that's pink. A pink bar running through there, but I am somewhat colorblind. It's at least red, but wow. Again, moving right along. This is the piece of meteorite glass whose name escapes me at the moment. Let me get it out of here. Wow, maybe I should have gotten this out too instead of just untaping everything. The fulgurite is the lightning glass. This is the, oh, someone will help me here, I'm sure. I definitely need some light on this, because it is a beautiful green. I'm going to try not to blind everyone here, but I'm hoping I can light it up a little bit better. There we go. Try to keep it in focus and get a little bit closer. Is that not beautiful? Well, the name's not going to come to me, but you can appreciate the beauty. Well, so much for showing it at a different angle without blinding everyone. There we go. Once again, moving right along. This is from the box I won from him. This is the one of the, oops, this is not what I thought it was. This is one of the river I forgot the name of the river. Let me just put it down here. Spheres that was created. Come on, shaky hands. There we go. I don't believe this is the ocean jasper. It might be, though, looking at all the tiny flecks on the surface, but it's very pretty. It's got that nice smear of chalcedony running through it. I don't think this lights up either, but we'll try. Well, maybe a little bit. No, the red is from a some kind of glare I'm getting from a kitchen light I have in here. And This is another one. Whoops. Well, that decided not to stay in there. Yeah, that's what this is. This is the ocean jasper. Let me peel that tag off of there. Wow. Love those orbs in there. Beautiful stuff. Thank you, camera. All right. Moving along again. This is the pyrite and calcite that he was selling. I believe I made a few gifts out of these, but this is just spectacular stuff, but you really don't appreciate it. Well, excuse me, you can appreciate that just for itself. It's beautiful. Zoom in and tilt this down just a bit. See if I can adjust the focus a little bit. And that's too much. Zoom back out. And this is nice and shiny, but I forgot where he said this was from. I do know that it's calcite and pyrite. But the beauty of this is when you hit it with this. As I hit the camera at the same time. Check that out. And let's see if I can charge it up a little bit. It's probably way too bright in here to get it to phosphoresce. But I shall try if I can keep from banging this camera. Let's see if I can get this back crystal to... It did a little bit. I've got a couple of these, I believe. Yep. Let's have a little fairyland set up here. I just really enjoyed these. I'd like to think I could gift some of these. That is not one. And here's the third one. I'm sorry, people. Just trying to see what else I have left in here. It. So let me zoom out. So here's all three of the pieces of the pyrite and calcite. Zoom back in. I just blinded myself with my flashlight. And hit it with the light again. And now we'll have the fun with the UV again. Just wow. Check that out. That is just gorgeous stuff. I hope the people that I gifted these to really like them, because I sure as heck do. A lot of these, you don't see the pyrite as well as that one on the left. There you see it. Very happy with those. The next one was a quartz cluster. Which reminded me of the, oh come on, the dragon scale. I believe this was from Missouri. It's probably African, but I am not super sure. But the way these lay on each other, I thought was beautiful. And make sure I'm not a liar. Hit it with the UV. Yay, it's not fluorite. Yay, even though I love fluorite. The last thing I have for you is the gift he gave me for the first buy, which is, let me get the name right, as soon as I find the description. Where did I put it? Okay. Once again, I believe this was ARG and IE. There it is. So I won't get it wrong. This is Zimbabwe Valentine quartz. So here they are. I'm gonna put a little bit, let me try this overhead, see if that does it any justice, since we won't have to worry about the strobe on these. But you can see the hopper on there. The crystals were built. Come on, Rick. And I don't know if there's a phantom in here or not. I'm going to find out in just a moment. Nice little add-on crystal there to the side. This one's double terminated. That's nice. Let's see if Captain Coordination can do this without. Let me turn this off. I don't see any phantoms on, well, no. Nice crystal structure though. Alright, there's that one. Let's see about this big guy here. Beautiful green color on it. Not sure why it's Valentine, but anyway, that's enough of that. Well, there's some nice reflection going on in there. Maybe getting a little bit towards the rainbow there, but I don't think so. Anyway, that's all I've got. Thank you, Kyle, for some beautiful specimens yet again. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you aren't a subscriber, if you would consider doing so, I'd greatly appreciate it. And y'all have a great afternoon. And there's my hoard I got. Take care.